5 causes of rollover: tire load, suspension failure, vehicle is tripped, driving onto a soft shoulder, steering induced, and the most common is related to speed. And notice I've said excessive speed, not high speed. And excessive can be, as you're going to see some examples, can be as low as 15, 20 miles an hour. You can roll a truck over. I had a guy this last winter, you're going to laugh at this. I had a guy roll over a truck traveling 0. Have you ever heard of that before? Have you ever heard of that? 0. He wasn't even in the truck. Let me explain to you what happened. This is up in Canada, snow covered. Okay, the snow, right? Slick. He goes into the block. We call them blocks back there where you go in to load. So he goes into the block. He gets loaded just like you guys would here. Big button top loads him. First of all, they have to pull his pull trailer off and hook him all up, and then they get the load on. And then as soon as he's loaded, he moves about, a couple of 100 yards away from the loader so the next guy can get in. And then what happens is he gets out to put on his straps, right? So he get all his binders on before he goes. So what he does is he moves forward, but he stops. Instead of pulling around to a straight stretch, here comes the document here, instead of staying on the straight stretch, he parks on a curve, just a slight curve that's got some bank to it, and he gets out. Well, his truck has been running. He's been idling this thing forever, ever since he got into the block, and it's creating some heat and so on and so forth. And what happens is the warmth of the tires and everything sort of around the truck starts to drip. And while he's standing out there getting his straps and everything ready, it changes the friction value on the snow where the tires are. It's on a little bit of a slope, so it slides down into the ditch and flops over on its side. And he wasn't even in it.